Now we have a couple of ways that front bear hug. We were kind of debating if it's a common attack, if it's not a common attack. I haven't seen it used that much in fights. I've never seen anybody come and do this and try to bear hug you. I've seen the bear hug from behind, which will cover in multiple attackers when the person's behind you and he picks you up and his friend just starts coming and punching you in the face. That's very common. That I've seen that many times. Front is a bit less common, but it still happens. I've seen a couple of times. I've seen a couple of times happen. So if the person bear hugs you this way, defense is very simple, right? All the stuff you see, punching here into the ribs. Again, when you're in this position, right, you have to use your hands. This is when your strikes come into the hand. You're always ripping into the face in this case because I don't really have leverage to elbow. I could hit it. You feel this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I could also go whack and just start hammer fisting the head behind. It's going to do damage. But what's the most important thing in this? It's how much damage am I going to do to him quickly, or how dangerous for him to pick me up and slam me down to the ground. Right? He picks me up, he slams me down to the ground. Oh shit! Right? If he just takes me and throws me down full force, I'm lights out. If he grabs me, picks me up, and goes whack and throws me against the wall, I go down to the ground, he's standing on top, I'm getting kicked. Not a good position for me, okay? So if he grabs me here, right, I don't even need to do this as a scenario. Always, my favorite is cranking the neck, okay? Resist, big guy?
Yeah.
Resist.
Oh.
You feel the eyeballs, right? So again, don't look at it as doing, this stuff. Your fingers are like webs. Wherever they go, they go. Wherever they get in. For sure, if I do this, right, even with my eyes closed, look, I'm just gonna put my hands in his face, I'm guaranteed one finger will always go in his eye, look. Right, here. One finger's gonna go in the eyes as long as I keep my fingers open, right? And again, I'll go right in here. Even if, let's say I didn't get the eye and I got the nose, and over here I didn't get the eye, you feel this? Mm-hmm. Okay? So the nose is a very sensitive part because if I do this, his whole head will move. Right? So all I do is go into the face and crank the neck. Okay? If he's resisting, again, I'll go right into the eyeballs. And even though I have not a lot of movement, I'm still using my whole body in it. Which means my body is going to move this way. My whole shift is going to turn. Even my spine and my hip and my core is going to rotate. Again, to make sure I put all my weight. I don't want to, if I just put my hands, he's going to be strong in it. But if I do this and I'm moving, turning my whole body with it, if he's resisting, I could also just come up and turn, right? And I'll use it right here, and you feel that?
Yeah.
So that's all I want to do, right? But I got to do it quick, right? I don't want to go, again, now he's also resisting and he knows what I'm going to do. So he's actually in position to hold his neck and tighten his muscles. Okay, so let's just go slow. So if he grabs you in a bear hug, boom, grab me in a bear hug, picks me up, boom, pick me up. It's even easier for me. Okay, look how easy he picks me up. But you feel it right here. Fingers are in the eyeballs, and I'll be cranking the neck. So that is the defense against a bear hug. If he grabs me this way, shit, headbutt, whack, whack, as many times as you can. I also have his groin over here. Okay. This is maybe where I'm not a big fan of biting, is maybe this is where I would bite. Yeah. Right? I can grab his balls too. Right? I could go whack, whack, and just growl, which sends a strong message to his opponent that shit, I'm a wild animal. Okay? So this is when I would probably use it, like in terms of biting. So come over here, come in, I would headbutt. But I know the biting is going to get him to react. It might get him to move. The headbutting to the face, this would be a lot of damage. And I'm not saying one. If I was here and I was, let go, I was going to call you Bear. Shit. So if I'm here and I'm headbutting, I'm going whack, whack, like hard, like I did before. I grabbed him in the back of the head and I just gave him like 5 headbutts, non-stop. Okay? So that's the defense against the bear hug.